I went to bed completely fine, and then I woke up the next morning and I was paralysed from the neck down, which is where your spinal cord inflames, and it can either kill you or paralyse you. Pretty much that your life was over completely, because you're gone from being completely fine 1 minute to relying on a wheelchair and other people to do pretty much run your life for you. Like when it first happened, I was reliant on the wheelchair 24/7, and it was, instead of being able to go to college or anything, it was just different hospitals or clinics or physios, like on a daily basis. And then that's like, it's still now, I can't walk a long distance as it is. I can get around sometimes with walking, but it's got a lot better. Where when it first happened, I couldn't move my hands or nothing as well, and that's obviously come back in time. But just biggest change was going from, like I say, being able to, I was going to college, and then all of a sudden you couldn't do that. You couldn't like be a normal 17-year-old doing your college stuff. Well, a lot better, because you're still relying on people to a certain point, but you can still make your own decisions again, and you can, your decision isn't, well, hang on, only if this person's available at this time or stuff like that. Especially just like going around the shops or going out, you have to, I have to be with someone 24/7, and if that person wasn't available, then you couldn't do it. But now I can get around a bit on my own. It's a lot more independence now, and it was like felt like the first normal thing that I've done since getting ill, like everyone else does. You pass your driving test, you've got your car, you can get around. I don't have to rely on people again for lifts and for like doctors and hospitals and stuff like that. I've got my own car, I can take myself around. There's only like 10 people in the UK a year that get it on average, and like 50% of them, some people die from it, and some people are paralysed for the rest of their lives, and some people can be like me, where they'll recover to a certain extent, and then whatever's like that time period for recovery, whatever you like, then that's how you're going to stay. So I was lucky in a way that it didn't kill me, and it didn't stay from neck down completely. It's one of them things, you don't like making plans, because it's still so up and down. Your life, you can be fine one day, and then you can be ill the next, or you can be restricted from doing things because of your illness, and like especially pain and pain management, it prevents you doing a lot of things, and you just don't like making, like, if you make plans to go back to college and then something happens and then you can't do it, it's just not worth the upset and the aggro of not being able to. Try and do like home college or something like that. It's been like an idea for a while, but not like in the near future going back to a proper college. I wanted to be a paramedic, and that's what I was training to be, and that's obviously never going to happen now. So but that's the only thing I've ever wanted to do. So it's hard trying to find something else I'd quite get into that I want to be able to do. It's a bit funny, because me and my dad never had a relationship before I got ill. We hadn't seen each other for 7 or 8 years properly, and when I got ill, he was suddenly back in my life again, and we've been close ever since, so that was like a good thing. I don't know, it's just they were really great with adapting for everything, and having to have the house adapted to suit me, and especially when I was in hospital as well, they visits like every day and stuff and things like that.